Capricorn, hello and welcome into Widow's Wisdom Tarot. I'm here to do your love reading for April. Hope you're well. This is for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. Make sure that you connect your energy with my energy through hitting the like button or the subscribe button. That's how I'm reading these days, as are most YouTube tarot readers. We're not doing personal reads. We're connecting only with our YouTube readers. And we're doing that through the likes and the subscribes, okay? So if you want this to be your reading, make sure that you do that. All right. Happy spring, everybody. Hope you are well. This is for the month of April, and I have been making the statement in each one of these reads, just so you know if you're not aware of what kind of reader I am. When I set the intent with Spirit to read for the month of April, that is when I'm reading it for. Some of these tarot readers that read and they say, oh, it's timeless. Although I've got it set for the intention of next week, it could happen next year. No, that is not how I read. I think that is absolutely ludicrous. I think it's pointless. Why even bother, right, when you don't know when it's going to happen? So Spirit and I set the intent for the reading the month of April. Could go out a couple weeks into spring, but it is for April, all right? All right, with that being said, Spirit, guides, angels, and universe, please give the sign of Capricorn a clear message for April love. What do you want them to know? All right, you've got two here. Answering the call, the time is now, and transformation. A fresh new way of living emerges. That's really what this 5-card spread is about. It's about a new way to step into love. It's about fixing some of those old things that may tripped you up in the past in love so that you don't make those same mistakes. One of the things I think that we know is what we don't want if we've had a bad love experience, right? Or any experience, really. You know what you don't want. You may not know what you do want, but you sure know what you don't want, right, Cappy? So you've got a transformational card here, Phoenix from the Ashes, for this new love experience, which is just beautiful. And then you've got answering the call, the time is now. So if you were questioning that, Capricorn, am I doing the right thing? Is this the right timing? Spirit says yes. And it's going to be completely transformed from anything that you've looked at that in view of love in the past. All right? All right, let's pull some tarot. I used the Denise Lynn Sacred Traveler Oracle deck there. This is the Light Seers Tarot. And then I'll pull from the Quantum Oracle at the end. So I've already pre-shuffled, but I'll do one more shuffle here. For the sign of Capricorn, Spirit, guides, angels, and universe, what do you want the sign of Cappy to know in regards to love for the month of April? Please give us 5 cards. What do you want Capricorn to know in love for April? What do you want Cappy to know? Hope everybody's enjoying spring. I think that's one of my favorite times of the year. The birds are singing, the crocus and the flowers are starting to bloom, right? If you live in Florida, there's lots of bugs coming out that you didn't see over winter. That's a drawback. It's been cold in Florida, though. So it's kind of like, Florida does have the 4 seasons. So I think a lot of us down here are absolutely ready for spring. It's been a cold winter. All right, Spirit, 5 cards, please. 2 more shuffles. Okay. One more card, please, Spirit. Thank you. All right. Okay, so we've got transformation. The time is now. I like that. All right, issues surrounding you in regards to your new love. You've got the Page of Cups. So the issue could be that you go into a love relationship very immaturely, very teenage-like. You could be stepping into a new relationship with a person talking like you were 17 instead of 57 or whatever your age is, right? Make sure that you're really maturing up going in. That can be like a turn-off right from the beginning. So it could be an issue. Make sure that you're not, acting like or saying the words that you would have said to someone in high school. Okay, make sure that you're mature going into this relationship. And I don't know, your age could vary from, whatever. But it needs to be a step up from the last time. Or that could be an issue. Behaviorally, strength card. I like that major arcana coming out. Really act with, it's that lamb and the lion, right? So be gentle and show that in a behavioral sense that you're gentle, but also show that lion courage too, right? Strike that balance between the two is what I'm hearing with the strength card out here in behavioral patterns. And I think that's a good thing. I think that's exactly what you're doing, Capricorn. You're not too far one way or too far the other way. You want to show your courage and strength, but you also want to show that vulnerability and the gentleness. You've got both sides, and I think behaviorally you're doing that. You're striking a nice balance there, behaviorally, Capricorn. Areas of growth, you've got the Ace of Wands. So really opening up that intuitive part of you, that third eye chakra, using your intuition. Remember, it's not all about what you see. Using those five senses sometimes can get us into trouble, right? And especially as we've ascended or we've awakened or become more enlightened spiritually, right? And you have, or you wouldn't be listening to tarot. So that third eye chakra needs to be opened up so that you're not really seeing this person with your eyes so much. Sometimes we can get ourselves in trouble with that. We're looking at the physicality of somebody all the time. Now, I'm not saying, you've got to have some kind of chemistry there in order to move forward, but it's not always all about that, right? Use your intuition to know that you've got an authentic person. You've got a good person that's coming into this new, possibility of a love relationship with you, and use your intuition. When you see a person and red flags go up immediately, turn and walk away. Don't go into that. They could be the most gorgeous creature on the face of the earth, but if you've got red flags and your intuition is saying danger, turn around. I was talking to Virgo when I was doing the Virgo reading, and, when I was widowed back in 98, I was remarried in 2000, and he was the most gorgeous creature you've ever seen. He was evil and just narcissistic, and it was traumatizing to be in a relationship like that, right? So make sure that you're not just looking with your eyes or you're using your senses. Somebody smells good, tastes good, looks good, sounds good. No. Use your intuition this time, Capricorn. You want to stay away from those narcissistic people, and they can be beautiful, right? All right. Areas in which to grow, Seven of Wands. So this is kind of a stance of it's kind of like, I've battled my way through, but I'm not afraid. I'm going to keep battling through. In some of the tarot, this one to me is she's kind of put up her resistance by getting herself, and I say her, it could be he, it's not gender specific, inside of a bubble, very comfortable in this resistance, right? And the area to change here is to get out of the bubble and take, lower your resistances. Don't be so guarded all the time. This is a very guarded energy here inside this bubble. So you're going to need to step out of it. Come out of the bubble, right? So that you can be open, so that you can be available to the new partner. This is not being available. There's nobody else in there, and there's no room for anyone else in there. So this stance needs to change a bit for a new relationship, Capricorn. What to liberate yourself from? You've got the Empress energy here. We've got the Empress. The Emperor is the masculine energy of kind of being the boss, my way or the highway. The Empress is the female version of that, my way or the highway type of an energy, and it can be. Very motherly. The Emperor is very fatherly. It's a bold energy at times. It can also be loving and nurturing, but it can also have the flip side. When you're parenting a child, you can be very loving and compassionate on one end, but you can be very stern and very forceful on the other end. And one of my readers says it's my way or the highway card. So make sure that you're liberating from that. Use the more compassionate side of this energy and not so much the my way or the highway side of the energy, okay? It'll benefit you much better, Capricorn. Okay? All right. And that is, I call it Gaia, Mother Earth, right? All right, I like that. The transformative energy for you. The time is now, so that if you were questioning whether or not you're ready for a relationship, Spirit and the universe is saying, yes, Cappy, you're ready. Make sure that you're not being immature going into this, that you're really maturing up in this new relationship. You've got a nice balance between being gentle and being strong and courageous, right? You're not too far on either side of that. That's behavioral, and I think that you're doing that with that card coming out. Use your intuition. Don't be so guarded and restricted. Don't just use your eyes to find your mate, right? Use your intuition. So if you see somebody and they're a gorgeous person, don't be attracted to that if you're seeing red flags pop up all over the place, or your intuition is going, ooh, danger, not a good thing. Listen to that. Listen to that. That's above and beyond the physicality of the person, right? And then liberate yourself from the my way or the highway type of an energy with the Empress, okay? And you should be well on your way, Capricorn. All right, Spirit guides and angels, give us a quantum oracle, please, to close the reading. In love for Capricorn for April. One more card, please, for Capricorn. One more card for Cap, please. Okay. Oh, family. I like that. It's a people card. It's family. So it's kind of like what I said before. Make sure, when you are going into a new relationship and you are at a certain level of maturity, you could have a family already in place. If you are young, this could be the beginning of your new family with this person. This could be the person that you're going to have a family with if you don't have one. If you do have one, make sure that you are considering them with every step that you take in this new relationship. Try to remember that it's not just about you if you have children, if you have pets, if you have other family members, right? It's about them too, because what you do affects them. And if you don't have children, this could be the person that you're going to have a family with, Capricorn. All right? But if you've got a family in place already, make sure that they are being considered in this new relationship as well. All right? It's very transformative, and it's time. Okay, Cappy? All right, I hope you enjoyed your reading. I had fun bringing it to you. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button so that your energy is connecting with mine. Send you lots of love and light, and I'll see you soon. Take good care.